In this video, I'm going to give away 2 million Gran Turismo 7 credits. I literally did this last time round, and anyone who watched, you got 2 million credits. So what is going on? This is the Gran Turismo 7 winners campaign, predict the winners campaign. And like I said last time, I got both of these correct. So no guarantees, but we're going to try and repeat it. And I've met a lot of these drivers, raced with them, know a lot about them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to get you another 2 million credits. So we're going to start here with Nations Cup. Remember, it's a different format this time for Nations and Manufacturers Cups. So it's just, it's 1v1. There's no team element at this stage. It's all 1v1. I quite like that because I find it easier to predict. So I'm going to go through here and let you know who I'm going to be predicting. I'm going to predict it live in this video. Make sure to subscribe, by the way, if you want to see more of these and don't want to miss out, or you just want to help me get to 100k subs. So we're going to start off here with Jose Serrano, aka Josetti, someone I've raced against for years and years and years, going back to GT Sport. Last year, I would say he was the fastest Gran Turismo driver in the world. I was there in Amsterdam when he just absolutely dominated for Porsche in manufacturers and Spain in nations. It was honestly scary to watch just how good Josetti is. You can see his win ratio, 20% win ratio in live events as well. So Jose Serrano is going to be up there. We've got Valerio Gallo, aka B Racer, great guy. Interviewed him, speak with him, about the handling and whatnot. He's also a very quick driver, previous Olympic champion. Kaz de Bruin, Killian, oh my goodness, arguably the fastest driver in the world. Nations Cup is going to be absolutely stacked. Coque Lopez on his day, the fastest driver in the world, previous Nations Cup champion. I've interviewed him on the channel. He's got some great secrets when it comes to driving fast in Gran Turismo 7. And the US driver's not quite as highly rated. Sounds a bit harsh to say, but the stats don't really lie. You've got 0% win ratio. Karatza, really quick driver, but very emotional driver. I'd say if you want to support Adriano Karatza, then go ahead and do it, because he wears his heart literally in his sleeve. But you can see they're a very experienced driver, but not a big win ratio. Then we've got Guy Barbera, again, not a lot of win ratio there. Takuma Miyazono, one of the fastest drivers in the world, and coming off a really good round in the previous round. He's a driver I predicted to win last time. Am I going to predict the same? We're going to find out. Takuma Sasaki, his teammate basically in the Nations Cup when it comes to the final thing, I believe, is also really quick. Interesting to see that Takuma has a better win ratio than Takuma Miyazono. So Sasaki has a better win ratio than Miyazono. Inestrosa, my teammate at Veloci, so actually my esports teammate, had a horrific incident last year, injury, but has come back from that. So who are we going to pick? Oh my goodness. This race is going to be absolutely stacked. It's going to be a really interesting race to watch. I'm not going to pick anyone from Kalen Roach, Heck, Karatza, Barbera. I'm not going to pick Inestrosa. I think Inestrosa may be stretching himself a little bit thin across different sims. So the question is, do we go for an old school driver like Jose Serrano, Valerio Gallo, Coque Lopez, or do we go for the new guard in Killian? And I'm actually this time, Takuma Miyazono won the last one. For me, it's between Takuma Miyazono and Killian. I'm going to go for Takuma Miyazono. If they're going to go in the Red Bull X9 competition, he's so good in that. He's so good on the strategy. He can do different strategies. I'm locking in. I'm going Takuma Miyazono for the Nations Cup. That's who I'm predicting. There we go. Boom. But it's not done. There's another 1 million credits to go, by the way, in the Manufacturers Cup here. Now, this is a bit more complicated to predict because they're also driving for their manufacturers. And there's some new drivers here. Oh, my goodness. Some new drivers. Now, last season, again, Polura last season. You can imagine the combination of Polura and Jose Serrano and Coque Lopez at Spain. Unbelievable. But here in manufacturers, Polura is I'd say he's a driver with the biggest rising profile in Gran Turismo 7. But driving for Mazda, not the best manufacturer, I would say. So speaking of good manufacturers, we've got Porsche here, Henksy, of the Hungarian esports team, but he's not experienced. Killian Drummond just might clean up here, because Killian Drummond in Subaru can make it happen. AMG, not the best manufacturer. See Baptiste Beauvoir normally. Here's a Fento. First time we're going to see Fento in a live event. It's going to be a face reveal for Fento, a driver that I've raced against quite a lot in Gran Turismo. Here's Josetti For Toyota, oh my goodness, that is so ridiculously strong. Serrano in Toyota. Daniel Penko in Audi, I don't think is going to be it. Leboutelet in BMW, I don't think it's going to be it. Derouche in Chevrolet, I don't think it's going to be it. More of an old school driver. Prima Mohammed, a driver that I've raced against a lot, was involved in a big controversy in the channel where didn't I get racially abused by a GT World Series finalist, and they tried to blame it on Prima Mahara, and then Prima Mahara came out and said, well, anyway, it was a long time ago, but this was like years, and there was a big drama about that. But good to see Prima Mohammed representing Great Britain there for Ferrari. I don't think it's going to be the car that's going to take in there, but that's awesome to see people that I've been racing against over the years coming through. Hypers as well in the Honda, I don't think that's going to work, although you can see his win ratio, winning 1 out of 5. Coque Lopez in the Lexus. Coque Lopez, so experienced, but I don't think Lexus is going to cut it. And yeah, less said about Genesis better. So I honestly think it's going to be between Jose Serrano and Kylian Drummond in Subaru. You can see Kylian Drummond is a Manufacturers' Cup champion in 2022. And you can see here Estevez. Oh, Estevez had an incredible drive, didn't he, in the final round last season? I forget, Hypers was an incredible drive. So very emotional drive, I think, for Hypers. But I am going to go here. I don't know if this is going to be controversial. Oh, you have to let me know in the comments who you're choosing as well, because these are big choices. Big choices. I just wonder if the Mazda, the RX Vision, it can be so good on fuel and tyres. The Subaru, who am I going to choose? There's big credits. Jose Serrano in Toyota. You know what? Oh my goodness, it's kind of old guard in Josetti versus new guard in Kylian Drummond. I don't know who I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Josetti. I've had some really good races with him online, and I'd like to think I played a part in his sort of journey there. And now don't go anywhere, because there are actually more prizes to be won. I just want to explain how you do it, and I want to show this new feature. This is very exciting. So you can see here, there should be prizes, by the way, of if you watch the event live within Gran Turismo. So we'll open up here, and you're going to win the VGTs if you want VGTs. Okay, fair enough. So if you can log in remotely. Now, this is a new feature that comes to Gran Turismo 7, and I really hope they're going to do this live, and I really think they're going to do it live, and that's why they've added it in here. So this gives us the full shebang, and I reported on this when it came in the update, but I haven't actually seen it yet. This is going to be the first time that I see this brand new update. Well, unfortunately, I can't skip it, so that's a bit annoying. I'm pressing all the buttons. I'll tell you what, we'll do that in a different video. But there you go, there's your predictions. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.